Hi, I'm Laura Hegarty. I am Senior Director at Indeed. We are a global hiring platform and I am based in London. In terms of challenges and support in this area, trying to balance work and fertility issues can be really, really difficult. And from my own perspective, whether you've experienced baby loss, fertility issues or related challenges, there is still a sense of taboo around this area. And I feel very lucky to have benefited from a series of programs that Indeed, as my employer, has provided in this area, that really take a holistic approach and an age-inclusive approach to reproductive health in the workplace. So the company really offers 4 key areas of policy and support, some of which I have personally benefited from. First up, we have access to a platform called Maven, which is a health network to receive support around fertility matters. So what that means is for anyone on a fertility journey, you can access funded care for things like diagnostic tests, medical treatment, IVF, etc., scans, prescriptions, and importantly, you're reimbursed for those costs. It also means that you have access to this network of experts through the process, and that goes right through to postnatal support. I think second up, in terms of the support provided, we also, as employees, have access to counselling services, so therapy to provide support to both you as an employee and to your family should you need it, which can be incredibly helpful in situations like this. We also, as a business, provide inclusion business resource groups. So things like parents and caregivers at Indeed, women at Indeed, and an age-related group called All Generations Empowered have been really helpful in matters like this. They run supportive events and they bring in experts to learn from and share thinking. And those become really important support networks in the workplace, depending on what you're going through. And then last year, and I think this is huge, we launched a program to provide fully paid caregiver leave parity. So 26 weeks fully paid leave for all employees, regardless of gender, within the first year, following the birth or adoption of a child, which I personally think has been a game changer. In terms of personal impact, if you sadly experience baby loss, you can receive much needed support, ranging from therapy right through to testing and medical guidance through something like this. For me, I think removing the sense of taboo or shame attached to it was important for being able to show up to work throughout, but equally feeling supported if you needed time away. That compassionate management is really important. As an employee, you feel trusted and you have trust in your employer, which is absolutely crucial. Not feeling like you're on baby watch is something that I know many women worry about for their job security and career progression. So that trust is just absolutely vital. And any policies, I think, that can engender this sense of openness and trust are crucial in making strides in this area. When it comes to the impact of policies like this to the wider workplace and women in work, work needs women. And I think any normalization of taboo reproductive health matters are absolutely vital in keeping women in the workplace and not losing them. There is huge value to be found in non-gendered policies like parental caregiving leave. And I think the long tail impact of policies like that to systemic issues, typically who has taken primary caregiving responsibilities in the past, is significant. If everyone is entitled to avail of equal support in those areas, then it definitely levels the playing field. I think also policies like this encourage employers to really take into consideration just a standard part of employment for everyone, not just something that affects one group over another. But for policy to work, clearly it needs to be supported by a culture that upholds and normalises their usage.
Brought to you by the Equality Hub.